My heart is beating so fast. I feel like he was just trying to get in good with you. I feel like at that point, he was just trying to...
Nah, what I feel like he was trying to do is, oh, are you in the military? So he can go try to figure out where the fuck I work so he can call my commanding officer.
Stop it.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do.
Dude, now that you say that, that's the type of shady crap that he would do. I swear. Wow. Either way, for whatever reason, he tried to... Wow. Wow. Whew, I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so pissed. Let me tell you, okay, the Joint Chiropractic, who I went ahead and tagged, let me tell you how they do their people. All right. Or people who come in, you know, for assistance or whatever. Let me tell you. So, the first time that we went to the Joint Chiropractic, I had, when was that? When?
I don't even remember when we did.
Okay. I think it was for me. I think it was for my back. I don't remember why. No, I feel like it had to have been for you.
Because remember, I hurt my back.
Yeah.
It probably was that last time.
Yeah.
Before we went to that one dude who actually did something.
Yeah, I think it was for you. So I called the Joint Chiropractic and I'm like, hey, I would like to make an appointment. We're new people. We haven't been seen here before. You guys, there's nobody around me. So I really hope that people aren't triggered that my nose is showing, okay? Because if you are, please leave the video. Please don't even bring your stank energy over here. This is not the time and I will roast you too. Whew! So the first time I called, where is it? Did you find it? Oh. The first time I called and I'm like, hey, we're new people. We haven't been there before. I would like to make an appointment. And the lady says, well, we don't make appointments. It's by walk-in only. So, okay, cool. That's all she tells me. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Whenever we get there, it's like, what was it? Maybe 12:30. We get there at 12:30. And we go in, say, hey, we're new patients. Because I figured we got to fill out some paperwork, right? So she was like, no. It was, it was 1:20. Whenever we went there, the time exactly was 1:20. I remember. Because the lady, we had 40 minutes until they supposedly closed for lunch. I had absolutely no idea that they closed for lunch because she didn't say. She didn't tell me. You know, you would think that a walk-in only appointment or place, they would let you know their lunch hours. Hey, from this time to this time, we're not going to be open. It's by walk-in only, but at these times. Since you are a new patient, you cannot come in past this specific time because new appointments take this amount of time, right? You would think that's what someone would say whenever they're answering phones and trying to communicate with somebody, right? Especially if it's appointment only. Let me tell you, I live in the devil's armpit. It is hot as hell over here. We are in the Guinness Book of World Records as a... Baby, I'll wait right here because I'm going to be yelling. And... Whew. We are in the Guinness Book of World Records where we are in the most sunniest city in the whole entire United States. Hold on, let me show you something. Ain't nobody around here. Ain't nobody around here. I'm in my own little corner, okay? Ain't nobody around here. Oh, there's someone. I don't know how far away. So, I'm going to pull down my mask because I'm having difficulty breathing, okay? If you have a problem with it, please exit the video. That I'm having a difficulty breathing and I need some oxygen. I'm so heated right now. I feel like I need to go home and take some passion flower because, whoo! When it comes to my, oh, now I feel like I'm going to start crying. When it comes to my family, I don't play. And I feel like this was something that directly affected my husband. Now, two times. So then we go, and it's, ¿qué hora? We get there at 1:20, and she says new patients take up to 45 minutes for a new consultation. So we're not going to be able to do it right now. And I'm like, well, that's, if he moves a little bit faster, he can save 5 minutes. Because I had 40 minutes until they closed for lunch, which I had no idea they closed for lunch, because that's not something that they shared information. My car didn't work, so, and I'm still having car issues. It's still overheating. That's how hot it is in Yuma, Arizona. It's so hot that my car is overheated as soon as I turn it on. As soon as I turn it on, it overheats and says, turn it off. And I haven't even been driving it. It's just the sun. So then we have to take my husband's truck, which don't got AC, and we ride in with the windows down. We get there, and before I even talked to the lady, I left out this information. Before I even talked to the lady and said, hey, we are new patients, this, that, and the other, I had asked her, hey, can I have a cup? Because they had a water machine, and we were so thirsty. We were so thirsty. So I asked, hold on, let me block this person. I'm shaking. I literally can't even block her because I'm shaking. Whoo! Okay, the trolls don't have to stay here with us. Whew. So I asked for a cup, and then no. I'm leaving out every important detail. I'm heated, so let me. As soon as we get there, there's this man standing and like on his hips or on his hands to his hips. And he's literally, hold on. He's literally like this whenever me and Vaughn walk in. And so we walk, he does that. And it was like, long time no see. And I was like, I'm thinking maybe this is how he jokingly welcomes new patients. Like, oh, long time no see. No, he really thought we were someone else. And I'm like, we've never been here before. He was like, really? And I'm like, yeah, we've never been here before. We're new patients. Can I have a cup of water? Can I have a cup? Because he has a water machine. And he was like, oh, well, we've been out of cups for 3 weeks. And immediately I'm thinking, like, 3 weeks? Why would you even tell me that? Because now I'm going to be upset that you don't have cups for 3 weeks. We live in the sunniest city in Yuma, in the whole entire United States, and you won't have cups for 3 weeks? What is, I mean, I don't know. If I had a storefront and, if I had a storefront and there were people, I would make sure that at least, a basic necessity to life is provided. Especially if people are going to be out here. The mall at this place is outdoors. I don't know why someone would build an outdoor mall in Yuma, Arizona. Like, you have to literally go outside to each establishment because it's not indoors for whatever reason. So I would imagine it's just like you would want to have water since it's hot as hell and you want, whatever. But now I was irritated because now he don't have cups. I just wish he would have said, I'm sorry, we're out. Then I would have been okay that, what, it's cool, whatever. 3 weeks, now you're taking your slow time and doing your job. So then I say, okay, give me a second. We walk out and then we go to Subway. I go because I want some water, but I don't want just tap water. I want some bottled water. All that Subway had was Dasani, which I recently discovered based off of, shout out to Corey Michelle, Dasani, one of their main ingredients is, I believe, I might be wrong, potassium chloride. Potassium chloride is also the same chemical that they distribute to people who are getting the injection, the lethal injection, to kill people. One of the ingredients, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not potassium chloride, it's another chemical. Can you guys clarify? Correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't want to buy Dasani. So I'm like, you know what? As hot as I am, I need to go back because my husband is hurting. And this is why I needed to go to see the joint chiropractic. This is why I went over there, because he needed help. So then whenever we come back, that's when the whole conversation with the lady about, okay, well, we're closing at 2 and new patients take 45 minutes, and it was 1:20. And I'm like, well, if he moves a little bit faster or we answer questions a little bit quicker, he might be able to. Yeah, no, they wouldn't allow us to be seen. So then we ended up leaving. We didn't come back. Whenever we got home, he was so sick. I think it was sometime after that he ended up having a seizure. This son is no joke. See, and that's why, like, Vaughn doesn't remember too much about what the first time that we went there, because that's how sick that they do this air. I don't even think it's the sun making us sick. It's the damn chemicals that they're putting in the air, and then the sun bakes the chemicals in our skin, and thus we have reactions. That's what I believe. But
biofeedback said it was the cancer.
Yeah, he does biofeedback, which his body, it picks up the frequency of my husband, and literally it showed that he was battling chemicals. That's crazy. This is chemtrails. That's I mean, not only is it real, it affects you so deeply. Whatever. We didn't go back. Right now, like, he's hurting. He took kratom, so he's okay right now. Like, he's able to walk. I should be taking him home right now. I need a little bit of retail therapy because I'm a little bit fired up. I don't want to go home and my kids see me like this. I want to remain all the way calm whenever I go home. So we stopped over here. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, no. But anyways, his back is hurting, so he needs to be adjusted. I try to call the person that we normally go to, and they didn't pick up. So against my better judgment, I felt like, okay, although I had an issue with this place last time, listen, my husband is in pain right now. I hate, as a wife, looking at my husband and feeling so helpless, like I can't do something to help them. And so many times I feel that way. We thoroughly believe in the way we are living our life. Pills are poison, and there's nothing no one can say to make us think differently. So we are doing everything we can to find what's natural, what's good, and we are doing so good. Like, we are thriving. Not only is our physical health better, but our mental and emotional, like, we are better across the board. So I know we're on the right path, but there's times where he feels bad right now and I can't do anything, and a chiropractor would help. So I said, okay, you know what, maybe we should go. So he said, well, call first and check it out. I called and they were open. They weren't gonna, oh, no. How did it go? It's irrelevant, but even the phone conversation should have been a trigger for me, like, oh, or a flag, like, don't go. Just don't go. You know, I should have known based off of the conversation that I had with this lady. I shouldn't have went. So whatever. I went anyways, and we walk in, and so then I said, hey, we're new patients, like, we haven't been seen before. She's like, okay, well, I just want to let you know that new patients take about 45 minutes, so if you're okay with that, like, I can give you some paperwork. And I was like, yeah, we're okay with that. She's like, okay, is there any work-related injuries? And I'm like, no. She's like, any something other type of injury? And I was like, no. And then but it was along the lines of a work-related injury, just asked a different way, and I said no again the second time. Then the third time, when she says, is it a work-related injury? I said, ma'am, we're coming here on, like, our own free will. She was like, yeah, but I just want to know if it's related to work. I'm like, ma'am, we work for ourselves. It's not related to work. We just want to be seen. And so then the guy, I don't know if she paged him or what. Oh, no. After I said that, she was like, ma'am, I'm just asking, how'd she say? I'm just asking you a question. I'm just asking you a routine question. And I'm like, yeah, but I already told you no, so I don't know why I have to reiterate that. That's what I told her. So then the guy comes, we're sitting down. All I did was write my first and last name and sign the paper, and that's all I had time to do, because he comes around the corner like, haven't I seen you guys? How did he say, like, haven't I seen you guys before? Or, like, didn't you come here before on a work-related injury? One of those questions. And I'm like, no, we haven't been here before. He's like, yeah, but I sent you guys away because we don't do work-related injuries. And I'm like, you know what? You confused us the last time we were here with someone else. Like, we've never been adjusted by you before. I said the last time I was here, you didn't tell me whenever your work hours were here or whenever your lunch hours were here. So even though I got here, you guys were about to go to lunch. And so then I had to leave because you guys were going to lunch. He was like, yeah, but it was also turned down because it wasn't work-related. And I'm like, dude, I've never been here before. So not once, but twice. He mistakes us for somebody. I don't know how baby, come here. I don't know how common we look whenever our face masks are like even the last time. How do you, so then we are being treated like trash because he's mistaking us with somebody else. I literally cannot. I literally cannot. Oh, hold on. I literally cannot.
And then we had already told him before that I wasn't in the military.
Oh no, we didn't tell him before. No, after I told him that, after all that happened, I was like, okay, there's this group here in Yuma Rants and Raves, and I'm gonna be making a post about it. He was like, oh, okay. And then he turns to Vaughn. He was like, oh, are you military? And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, how did I answer? I don't know how I answered. But he again said, oh, no, I just want to know if he's military. And I'm like, you ain't about to ask us no questions. Like,
and he was like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or whatever like that. And at that point, I just put my hand up and just walked away.
I gotta go. I came to tell my experience because I'm pissed. Oh. Okay, my friend's here, so I'm gonna, yeah. Whew, wrong place for you to be. Yeah, people are, yeah. Bye. People can go somewhere else. They know they want to hear me. They know they want to hear me rant. That's why they're here. People can't get enough. It is what it is. They're going to be here and complain, but they ain't going nowhere. That's the type of energy that I possess. Even people that don't like me still got to keep watching. Ha ha! I cannot believe. I'm still going to make that post in the group because I don't give a damn. Because I don't know how many people from Yuma are watching. So I don't know. But yeah, that's not how you treat people. And, dude, what? If we had good service, we would be routine customers. I love to shout out people who do good out there. I love to support businesses who treat people with respect. Like, you know, because I'm ranting and I feel okay to rant because I also rant whenever it's good. I also speak out whenever people are doing right. I support people. So whenever someone's doing wrong, yeah, you're damn right, I must speak out about it. Because I speak out whenever people are doing good too. So this is not cool. That's not how you treat people, especially people who need help. You are in a position to help somebody. And that's how you do people. What goes around comes around.
You gotta wait 45 minutes in order to be seen.